Nuisance kites are no longer a problem as far as Attorney General Dale Marshall can tell. He says he's not received any complaints in months. This follows an amendment to the Minor Offences Act in February 2023, which imposes fines for people convicted of flying noisy kites between the hours of 7 p.m. and 6 a.m.
Reports that I've been receiving have been significantly reduced. The letters to the press have also been significantly reduced. As a journalist, you have to ask yourself, is it continuing to be the annoyance that it used to be? If it isn't, then that would suggest that the legislation has worked.
And as kites are plenty dotted to the sky as part of the annual Easter tradition, one of the organizers, Fabian Barnett, is calling for the event to be placed on the national calendar to attract more people.
We are seeing people as far as come from St. Lucie. They're getting enough tourists passing through. So we would like to actually get it put on the calendar as an annual something, when it comes to like Barbados tourism, we would like it put on something like that. But as the basic right now is attracting enough people.
But Mr. Marshall says to make the event bigger will detract from the product people have come to love over the years. And there's also the issue of space.
We have a success story as it is. I'd love to see it grow, larger numbers. But the reality is that this site is limited in terms of space. We have the derelict factory yard to the west, and then we have residences on the east, and then of course we have campground in that direction. So there's a limit to how many people this site can accommodate. So while yes, we'd like to see it grow, there's only so much that this site can accommodate in terms of people participating without then having to worry about safety issues.
Residents supported this year's event at Parris Hill, St. Joseph in numbers. So determined were they to try to pull off a successful show, they managed to put together 2 20-foot kites in one day. Sean Farrell, CBC News.